Welcome back, everyone, for a new session on the topic Job Specification of Housekeeping Staff. I am Chavi Sahai and I work as an assistant professor at AISSMS College of Hotel Management and Catering Technology. Let's begin today's session. We are discussing about the job specification of housekeeping staff. The learning objective of this session are to learn the difference between the job specification and job description. And secondly, to learn about the job specification of the following in details, that is the executive housekeeper, floor supervisor, and room attendants. Let's understand what is job specification. Job specification can be defined as a set of physical and mental qualities, various skills and experience of an employee which are required for performing a specific job to the satisfaction of the organization where you are working and of the individuals whom you are working for. Job specification is prepared along with the job description, as in both of them are prepared simultaneously to explain the minimum acceptable human qualities, as in what the company or the organization is looking for in an individual to hold a particular post, which will the qualities that will be necessary to perform the task effectively. It specifies the physical, psychological, personal, and social behavioral characteristics. The housekeeping staff's job specification would include educational qualification, skills required. It would specify the age limit for holding that job and some characteristics which are required for performing that job. Before we begin, let's understand the difference between job specification and job description. Job specification states the minimum qualification that is required for performing a particular job. So what are your attributes will come in the job description. Specifications tells you the qualification and experience and other qualities required to do that job. And job description will tell you a descriptive statement that describes the role, the responsibilities, the duties, and scope of a particular job. Now, first, we discuss the job specification of an executive housekeeper. The educational qualification required for this post would be a 3-year degree or a diploma in hotel management. Then skills required for this job would be 8 to 10 years of experience as an housekeeping supervisor, and of which at least 2 to 3 years as an assistant housekeeper. They should possess strong operational and technical knowledge related to housekeeping. They should have successful pre-opening experience, which will hold an advantage, and as in it will help them in their job. They should be aware of new technology and products that are there in the market related to housekeeping. They should be able to give purchase specification for various housekeeping articles like linen, heavy equipments, furniture, cleaning agents. And they should be able to possess knowledge about the financial statements and things like budget, because they have to run the department. Next, we discuss the characteristics required for the same job. First would be they should have strong leadership qualities to manage the housekeeping staff. They should be able to motivate the staff. They should have effective communication, which is required to handle the guests in the hotel as well as the staff. They should have pleasing personality. They should be physically fit to run the department, which runs for 24/7. Then they should have highest standard of grooming and personal hygiene. They should be able to think outside the box, means they should be able to come up with new ideas and new solutions. And the age limit for such a job is usually 30 to 50 years. Next, we come to the job specification of a floor supervisor. The educational qualification required would be again a 3-year degree or a diploma in hotel management. And the skills required for this job would be experience of 2 to 3 years in managing the entry-level employees. They should have some proven experience of working in a similar role in an upscale organization. They should possess in-depth knowledge of all housekeeping operations. They should be able to handle training requirements of room attendants. And some other characteristics required would be they should be able to give friendly, professional service to the guests at all times. They should be having a very good communication skill in English, all while reading, writing, and speaking. They should have basic knowledge of computer, which will help them in their job. They should possess excellent eye for detail to ensure that the hotel is always spick and span. And the age limit for floor supervisor would be 22 to 30 years. Now we come to discussing the job specification required for a room attendant or a GRA. The educational qualification for them would be intermediate or high school is preferred. Sometimes the room attendants are not even educated, but with little bit of training, they are able to work in housekeeping. Some skills required for the room attendant would be they should have previous guest service or housekeeping experience that gives them an advantage. They should be able to work with little or no supervision, as in they should know how to perform the housekeeping tasks on their own. And while doing so, they should be able to meet with highest standards of performance. Depending on the organization or the hotel, they should be ready to work in flexible shifts, as in sometimes they might be asked to do night shift depending on the hotel. They should be able to converse in English because they are in contact with the guest. So they should be able to communicate with the guests and other colleagues as well. Some of the other characteristics required would be they should have some experience using heavy cleaning equipment and cleaning products. They should be physically fit. They should have physical mobility and stamina for working in housekeeping. They should be able to follow instructions, listen to them and follow them to the letter. Then they should be professional and polite because again they are in contact with the guests, so they should be courteous at all times. A sharp memory and right attitude will give them an advantage. And the age limit for this job would be 20 to 30 years. Now, we will quickly summarize what we have learned in today's session. We've learned about the job specification of executive housekeeper, floor supervisor, and the room attendant. I will be discussing about the job description in detail in my next video session. In this one, we've covered only the job specification. Please do follow the next video as well for job description. I would like to thank you all for listening in. Please follow the link given in the description box to attempt the quiz on today's topic. I would like to give credit to the following sites from where I have sourced some material to prepare this presentation. Once again, I would like to thank you all. for listening in. Have a nice day.